Good morning, everybody. My name is Kata, and I am a certified personal trainer and group fitness instructor. And most of my clients are 50 and better, but a lot of the stuff that I do applies to just about anybody. So I had a request. A lot of the classes that I teach, we spend most of our time standing, but there are times that we go down to the floor. And I have students and clients that have difficulty with getting up and down off of the floor, or for whatever reason, it's not comfortable for them to be on the floor on their backs or on their hands and knees. So I was asked to provide some substitutions for different exercises. So I'm just going to run through some of the more basic exercises that we do and what a substitution would be, as well as a few exercises that I do that you may not quite be sure what the best substitution would be. So one of the first exercises almost always is push-ups. So you can do push-ups on the floor just like you normally would, or you can do your push-ups where maybe you're okay with being on the floor, but you struggle a little bit with push-ups. You can always do your push-ups on an incline where you are on a chair or maybe a couch cushion or the end of the couch. Or you are also welcome to go to the wall. I do have a wall hiding behind this green screen. So you just want to come over to a wall or even the end of a couch. That works out as well, as long as it's steady and it's not going to go anywhere. And you can do your push-ups against the wall as well. Same holds true for planks. You can just hold your push-up position and just do your plank. And if this still feels a little easy, you can add some arm taps or even some leg lifts or some leg taps. And side planks are the same way, where you can just turn sideways and do a side plank here, and you can add a little leg lift. You can do standing on a balance beam, still having that nice good position with your shoulder, pushing the wall away, keeping that elbow fairly straight. So that is for push-ups. Another option that we get is if we're doing chest presses or we're doing chest flies and we are on the floor, you are welcome to grab a set of dumbbells, have a seat in your chair, and you'll want to sit towards the middle or the front of the chair, and then you're going to lean back. So when you do this one, you want to make sure that we're not sagging and just lying down kind of curved in. We still want to be nice and tall, and we can do our chest presses here, or we can do our chest flies here as well. All right, so different option for if you don't want to get down on the floor and you want to do the chest presses or the chest flies with us. You can also do crunches instead of doing crunches. Hands can be on your thighs, feet flat on the floor, and they stay there, arms across your chest, and you can always just lean back and go forwards. So always doing a little bit of a crunch. You can even do the Russian twist, the rotations. You come back and you just hold and do your rotations this way, or you can add in the movement. The trick with this one is you don't want to just lean back and you don't want to be hunched over. Okay, so it's just a little lean back, feet stay glued to the floor, and you rotate. You can also do reverse crunches. I tell people if you need to, scooch back a little bit, make sure you're comfortable doing this. Hold on to the chair, take a nice deep breath, and you can always just lift and lower. Lift and lower. You can even do one at a time. But again, we want to make sure that we're not necessarily sitting perfectly upright and using our hip flexors. We want to have a little bit of a lean back, and we want to think about using our tummy even as we lift our knee up. We do a little bit of a crunch. So it's not huge, just a little one. Or again, you can do both coming up. When we do bird dogs or we do dead bugs, it's a similar thing where we sit nice and tall, our arms are out in front, and we bring one leg up and we bring the other arm up, and then we set it down again. So we bring it up and down. Good. A couple more times. So notice I'm not arching, I'm not rounding. My position is nice and neutral. I'm not worried about getting it really high. And down, and then bring it up, and then bring it down. So you can do that instead of bear holds or bird dogs or dead bugs. So any of those types of exercises. Otherwise, you know, the basic exercises, rows. Same thing, sitting in a chair or even standing, doing your rows. You can do your tricep kickbacks. Sometimes we do prone tricep kickbacks, or we're in renegade position, so plank position while we do this. You can always do this seated. Same thing, overhead presses, side raises, calf raises. You can do leg extensions with this one. Sometimes if we're doing glute bridges, people aren't sure what to do with a glute bridge. You can always just do chair stand, stand up and sit down. A glute bridge is also getting into short stop position and then coming back down again or coming back up again, where we just sit back and come back up. It's a similar motion. It's just a little bit more challenging on the floor. Or you can also go down and tap back up again. So instead of glute bridges, you can always do like this. Having a seat when we are on our backs and we do a leg lift and lower. Nice and tall. You're going to get a little more hip flexor with this, but you can still control it. Tall posture, lift, and lower. And again, you can always do just a little exhale, little crunch. So hopefully that gives everybody a few ideas on what you can do if you don't feel comfortable getting up and down off of the floor, or you want to still participate in the classes. If you have any other exercises that you would like to know a substitution for, go ahead and place it in the comments below or contact me, and I will be happy to do a few more substitution ideas. And hopefully I see you in class and this video helps you a little bit. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. So bye.